Hi everyone, this is Heather Lawtonen from the Flourish.Academy, and in this video, we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to share with you all of the images that I captured at our recent Camera Club meeting. I want to show you the before and afters, and I'm also going to leave all of the settings available on the screen so you can see exactly how I captured these images. Let's take a look at the before and after of these images as we're going through them. And the reason I wanted to do this is just to show you how powerful the edit can be. These images were shot in the early evening, obviously as the sun was setting. And of course, we have a lot of light modeling and sun patches that we're having to deal with. But when edited properly, these images can look really good. And yeah, you're seeing a few behind the scenes shots of Camera Club. I like to capture those images as we are photographing together. This edition of Camera Club was Bring Your Child to Work Day, which was really delightful. I had a great time working with everyone's children and just being a part of the chaos. It was actually quite fun. I edited all of these images using the Autumn Splendor presets that are available on the Flourish.Academy website. Now, as you've been able to see from these images, even though these images were photographed on October 17th, we just don't have a lot of fall color here right now in Western Pennsylvania. It's kind of been a strange year for us, but I wasn't going to let that stop me from making these images appear more autumn-like using these presets. And if you're interested in one image in particular, the settings, obviously you can pause the video so that you can see all of those numbers. I recognize that I'm going quickly, but I'd like you to see the before and after of several of these shots. You'll also notice that I primarily photographed all of these images using my D750 along with the Tamron 70-200, which is currently my favorite combination. And I believe that there are a few images in here also that I photographed with the Fuji X100F. Hell, I want to take a minute on this image and say that the flyaway hairs are what make this shot. I would not remove those from this image. I love the highlight from the sun and that it's highlighting all those individual hairs. I think it looks really cute. This is my friend Colleen. She just got a brand new Nikon D850. I was able to play with it a little bit, and I gotta say, I really like the camera. Also, I don't know if this is just in my imagination, but it felt a lot lighter to me than my D750. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. I would have to look at the specifications. We created this really cute fall scene just using bales of straw and stacking them, and I just grabbed some decorations from around the house. I am not a styled photographer. I don't spend a lot of time on props and backgrounds, but if I have something laying around, I'll put it out in the woods and photograph it. Isn't that light beautiful? It's coming through those trees. It looks so much better with the autumn presets. I really can't get over how green the leaves still are. I think they're going to change color and they're just going to fall off, which is a little bit sad, but that's okay because we can edit this in Lightroom. The sun was obviously setting during our meeting, and as such, it certainly changes the look and the feel of the images. And we were dealing with a lot of modeling on the faces, but it doesn't really bother me. I am not a pixel peeper. I think it's a cute image. It's probably not technically perfect, but that doesn't bother me. If it's a cute photo, it's a cute photo, right? And yes, this beautiful woman does have 4 kids, which feels almost the equivalent of 18 to me, but she somehow manages to wrangle them. This is a photo that my friend Katie snapped of my daughter, Ella, and I, just quickly. Oh, this is Katie. Hey, thanks for taking that shot. This is her husband, Jeff. They are actually our neighbors, and they share this homestead property with us. As you can see out of the camera, many of these images are just not that impressive, at least not to me. But with some editing, and as I mentioned earlier, I added the Autumn Splendor presets to all of these images. I was going to say almost all of them, but no, I did use it on every single image. I believed I used the Autumn 4 preset, and then I just made a few minor tweaks to the exposure and the temperature in tint when needed. But for most of them, oh, this is my daughter Ella with a baby. She loves babies. But for most of these images, it really was just a one-click edit using that preset. This was shot with the Fuji X100F. You can tell by the strange numbers on the exposure compensation over there and the 23mm lens. Then I switched back to my 70-200 Tamron on my Nikon D750, which I use most of the time in many of my sessions. I hope that you found this video useful just in terms of seeing the before and afters along with the settings. I'll see you in the next video.